gem down. Oh, okay. Wow, that was unexpected. Hello everyone. As I have said in my chat, I am sorry for being late. I'm making bread again, and it took a little bit longer than I thought. Oop, still got that up in the back corner. Let me get rid of that one real quick. Oh, there we go. Cool. Yeah, I'm making shokupan again, because it's really good actually. The recipe I found is pretty much authentic. So I decided I have to make it again, but then it always tends to run over. In fact, I'm gonna have to run off at like 3 o'clock my time, so in like 25 minutes or so, to put it in the oven because it's just on its second proof. Full disclosure. But hopefully we can get a little bit of colouring done up until then, and I can dash off and then we can start again. Yeah, so it's been a slightly all go for me today. I've made like a little lunch. I've got it in front of me and I've only eaten like a little bit of it. Sad times. But you know, I'll mute when I have to eat because it will be very aggressively crunchy ASMR because it's a baguette. I've got a baguette in front of me, and you know, not like a whole one, that'd be crazy. But yeah, that no one wants to hear that. I think that would be a hideous sound to hear. Anyway, so as you may have guessed by the title of my stream, it's an art stream we're doing today. I am just finishing up on, well, I'm not sure what I want her to be, but I was thinking either like a notifications that'll pop up, or maybe like a new loading screen, because obviously the one I've got at the moment is quite basic. So yeah, I'm not sure what to do with her yet, but I'm enjoying drawing her and stuff. It's been a really fun time. I'm not super good at art, so it's been a bit of a learning curve, but there you go. So I guess we'll switch over to her now. Also, it's going to be kind of a sneak peek of my new kind of model concept. If you didn't know this, I am currently in the waiting list for a new model. I'm really excited to have one that moves. I was going to try and make my own, which I talked about a little bit before my like unofficial hiatus, but it's just she wasn't turning out how I wanted to. So yeah, let's switch over. So this is my goyle. I've left all of the kind of rough sketch layers and stuff up on the screen so we can kind of have a perusal, I guess, before I start. I figured that would be pretty fun. Or maybe it'll be pretty fun. I don't know, man. But yeah, I'll just check my pressure sensitivity is working because I don't usually use this one. Okay, yeah, it's working. Hello. Cool. Okie dokie. So yeah, this is my goyle, e.g. me. Let's go through the line art layers together first of all. I guess ever so slightly dimmer. Anyway, so this is the first layer. Super rough sketch. Hands a blob. She kind of looks like a South Park character, you know, but if South Park was anime, I guess. Like proper anime. I do love that episode of South Park though. She looks super ditzy, eyes are a little funny, a little wonky, but we have the beginnings of the new outfit here. Then we go on to the next one, which is kind of the first line art layer, so I'm roughing out like what I want her to look like and that kind of thing. So here she is. Let me get rid of the rough art. Here she is. She's got a massive forehead. I had to change that because it was ridiculous how big her forehead is. Like, look at that. That's like a 7 head, man. But you can kind of see the design now. So obviously I've got my basketball buns here. But so this is the new concept I have for the design. So it's a hakama Furusore set. They're usually hakama Furusore are quite formal in Japan, so they're often used for graduation outfits and stuff. But it's just, I really love Hakama and Furusore together. I think it's such an elegant design. It's one of my favorites because obviously I've mentioned this before like once or twice, but I'm into kitsuke, which is kimono and kimono dressing and that kind of thing. Still very much a novice, but it's something I find really interesting anyway. So yeah, that's the plan for her new outfit, which is really cute. Although fun fact, hakama are worn casually by women. It's just if it's paired with a furusore, because furusore, it means hanging sleeves or long sleeves. So they're a lot more formal than basically most other kimono, other than like tomesore, I think, because tomesore is usually worn, I think by married women. I'm not sure. Anyway, before I embarrass myself further, let's move on to what I'm working with at the moment, the final line art layer. Ooh, turned my palette off. Ta-da! There we go. So this is her at the moment. I've dropped the bangs a lot and the top of the head because it was a lot. She had a huge forehead. I've cleaned up the hands and that kind of thing. Added a bit of kind of thickness to the lines to make them a little bit more dynamic, I guess. I found the Furusore top not too difficult, but the hakama, man, I really I shouldn't have done something with pleats. Pleats are so hard to draw, and her little boots, which are a little basic, but for reference, for graduation hakama anyway, you wear them with boots, and it's like a traditional thing that's sort of carried through and is an aesthetic thing if you're wearing furusore and hakama casually now. But that's a fun fact for you. So yeah, this is the current state of affairs. So we'll get on with colouring her in a little bit. And I guess I will show you some of my inspiration for the furusore, because I haven't mapped out what I want to do with that overall, which is going to be very difficult actually, because usually they're quite detailed, so I'm going to have to dumb it down for my sake and also for the mama I have in mind for my new model art. So I'll go over to my next window. Here's some of the inspiration I have. Sorry if I'm talking too fast, by the way. I have so many things I want to say about this. So here we go. This I have pulled up. So this is actually over, this one here is the Disney Furusore that they do for graduation every sort of March. You can rent these out. They're really expensive though. So this is the Cinderella Furusore. And I really like this one because of the stars and the blue and the swirls, because obviously I am star themed. I am a fallen star. But it's really hard to look for traditional furusore and kimono that have star designs, because it isn't a traditional Japanese design. The closest you'll get is clouds and snow, actually. They do a lot of scenery in traditional Japanese clothing, but there's nothing to do with stars usually, so quite often I've had to look for very modern kimono designs. So that's that one. And then we just have some general, like, oh look, here's a night sky over here. I need to add a new layer to draw on, one sec. So over in this one, just a kind of starry night sky, like a Milky Way kind of a thing. This one, I'll pull to the front. This one is, I just wanted to show how Furusore Hakama is supposed to look for you guys. So there you can see the boots and stuff that I was talking about a little bit before. This isn't a Furusore sleeve, it's not long enough. Oh, I can't remember what that one is though. Homongi maybe? I'm not sure. Anyway, but this is the general vibe, and you can see the pleats and the bow tie, which is really cute. I love it. Okay, let me bring that all the way back again. And then at the bottom here, we just have two vintage homon? I think. But I saved these to show you guys, just to show what I'm thinking about doing with the sleeves. So you can see how there is the kind of flowery patterns on the bottom. Let me get my pen out because my cursor is tiny. You can see here and here on the sleeves where the designs are, and I think that's probably the best compromise for my character's art at the moment. Otherwise, I think it will just get too complex and too hard and too expensive to animate in Live 2D. Yeah, although obviously I probably wouldn't be doing a full body animation or rigging. And oh, this one down here is just another starry kimono with a nice purple juban. You can see here it's like a lilac color. It's really cute. And you can see the obi, which is actually hidden under hakama. You wear them over the obi, which is kind of the waist sash. And I think this is obijime. It's like a cord you wear around. Don't quote me on that though. I'm still learning. I'm still learning about kitsuke and kimono terminology. But yeah, this is just another starry pattern. But for the hakama, you can see, if I bring it to the front again, this kind of lumpy bit here, that's where the obi sits underneath the hakama. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that brief lesson on Furusore and hakama and kimono, even though it's not super good. If you, on the off chance you're interested in kitsuke, I really recommend, I think she's called Billy Matsunaga on YouTube. She has a bunch of videos that are super helpful about kimono. Anyway, where should we start? I guess I already have my palette here, ready to go. I figured it would just save time because I didn't want to go onto like my previous model that I was drawing and eye drop and then have to come back again. It would just be lots of toing and froing. So this is the kind of colors I have that I've eye dropped from the model that I was working on before. So we have the hair, eyes, skin, that kind of thing. And then down here, so I don't forget, I have my brush settings in case I need to do any more line art, because I forget them quite a lot, and then I think it looks a little bit ugly if you kind of skip in between brush sizes too much, or at least a little bit cluttered. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I'll lay down some flat colors. I will say before I start though, full disclosure, I'm still very much learning Photoshop. It's been a long time since I have had it. So I might not be very good at the kind of tools, and if there's any shortcuts and such, I probably will not know them. I mean, obviously I know keyboard shortcuts, but you know, like clipping and stuff. I know clipping, but you know, that kind of thing. Program specific stuff, I guess. So full disclosure, probably won't know that very well because I'm still just learning, but hopefully this isn't too painful for you guys to watch. And also, more full disclosure, this is like the first piece I've properly done in a long time, and I know for a fact my colouring isn't great. So hopefully it'll be okay. I'm gonna definitely struggle with colouring the hair. Sorry, I don't know what's happened with my display catcher. That's weird. 1 second. There we go. That was weird. It just glitched out for a second. But yeah, full disclosure, I'm no professional. I'm very new to this. Hopefully it will turn out okay. I'm just going to start by laying the flat colours first of all, and then we can tackle shading. Nervous. But yeah, oh, I think I actually laid down, I laid down the base hair colour last night because I was experimenting. I was experimenting with, with colouring, and then it didn't go very well. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Maybe I'll just crack it on screen and it will be absolutely daijobu desu yo. But yeah, I will crack on. because we have a lot to cover. I've got seriously no idea how I'm going to attempt the Furusore designs. I really didn't think that far ahead. But we'll see. We'll see. If you guys have any ideas on how I should approach that, please feel free to let me know. Because I am not sure. I mean, I imagine I'll do the polygon tool maybe and try and do some artful shapes with it. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm guessing that this stream is going to be quite zatsudani again. Because, I mean, otherwise it's just going to be very quiet. Hopefully the BGM is okay, I think. I turned up the volume on it a little bit because I've noticed when I've been watching my stream for just technical stuff afterwards, it's been a little quiet. Yeah, so I don't want it to be, you know, oops, just completely ignored. Or not ignored, but, you know, just like a mosquito buzzing in your ear, if you get what I mean. Zoom in a little bit. Ah, there we go. Also, weirdly, I am not drawing on my usual... Hello, JS! Yeah, I have a laptop that I usually do art and that kind of thing on, so I'm not... You can't hear the BGM? Oh no! 1 second. Ah! I see. 1 second. Media source. There we go. I forget I don't have it in my capture window. Oh, that was one of the few things I didn't sort out before I started streaming, because I had to, it was a little difficult to sync the files and stuff. It's not super, Adobe don't make it super easy to sync files up, in my opinion anyway. If you disagree with me, that's fine. I accept your opinion. It'll be better if you completely fill the face skin and then paint over the eyes on a new layer above. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I don't know if I said this, but yeah, if you guys have any, whatchamacallit, any feedback, or if you notice me doing anything like wrong or weird, let me know. Let me know so I can fix it, or like at the very least try something new, I think. I hope you enjoy my handy dandy palette, mint green. But yeah, I don't know if you guys are here at the beginning of the stream, but I will have to dash off for maybe 5 minutes because I have some bread that I have proving that I need to put in the oven. Lost my words for a second there. So yeah, I will just have to dash off for a bit of a second. Now, here's the complicated part for me anyway. Oop, I missed a layer. With this is I need to decide how I'm going to do the Furusore and the Hakama and everything. Because otherwise this is gonna be difficult. Because I haven't decided if what pattern I want to do. Obviously I showed my inspiration a little bit before, but you know, it's so many choices. There you go. I can't join the slightest, so I'm no help, sorry. Thank you anyway, JS. I appreciate you telling me this. That makes 2 of us, buddy. That makes 2 of us. I guess we could try some things. So this is the inspiration document that I have. I mean, classic black Hakama are really nice, but you can actually get coloured Hakama that are really cute. I'm a big fan of them. You can get some really nice gradient ones, and I'm not sure if in my earlier ones you can see I have some little cute star patterns here, because a lot of Hakama, especially more kind of ceremonial Hakama than casual, or you can wear in casual too, they have cute little embroidery and such on them, of like sakura and that kind of thing. Usually it's a flowery motif, but obviously stars for me. So I might try and incorporate that in as well. I mean, we could do a navy to black fade. That might be quite cute. But then what complicates it is the position she is sat in. Oh, I think I hear my timer going off, guys. So I will be 1 second. Let me write a little thing here, so if people come in, they know I've not just ditched the stream. Okay. B getting bread. There we go. So I will be back in like 3 minutes. Enjoy the BGM while I run. Enjoy the BGM while I run. I'll be like 3 minutes. Okay, I'm back. I hope you enjoyed that brief interlude of BGM. It's a good job I have the BGM now to play. I was thinking of saving everything until I re-debuted. That's the word I was looking for. But I thought, you know, probably I shouldn't. Probably I should try and look a little bit more put together than I have done in the past. So that's that. Anyway, we're back. We're back. We were considering Hakama. Also, again, I'll have to run off in 20 minutes to get my bread out of the oven. It's just a bad overlap. I've got a lot on today. Probably shouldn't have streamed, to be honest, but it is what it is. It is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do, and I wanted to stream, even though I probably shouldn't want to stream. Anyway. Let's go Hakama time. So yeah, I think a cute kind of fade would be really nice actually on the Hakama. The bread is good. The bread, so I don't know if you guys saw, I posted a picture on my Twitter actually. And it was of the bread that I made last week. I made shokopan. I'm making shokopan again today, which is like, it's like a Japanese milk bread. So if you see in like anime and drama and that kind of thing, shokopan, kind of an institution. It's usually like, you know, egg sando, that kind of thing, wanpaku, all shokopan. It's really good. Big fan of its work. And I can't colour right now. It's really sweet and fluffy. I really like it, and I missed it a lot because I had it a lot with my friend when we went over to Japan before the panettone. So I found a recipe and I made it, and it actually is really similar to the real deal, so I've been making it a lot recently. yeah, Lynx, I have been making so much bread, you have no idea. Yeah, I don't really know why I've been making bread so often. It's so much more of a hassle to make than other stuff that I like to bake. Like, I do enjoy baking quite a lot, to be honest. So I make kind of lots of stuff, like cakes and whatnot. But just bread making recently has really, really got me under its spell. But I mean, I'm not bothered because I love bread. Like, so much so that lots of my previous usernames have bread in them somewhere. Yeah, homemade bread is a winner, honestly. It's kind of crazy how much different it can be to store-bought bread. I am a big proponent of homemade bread. If you have the time and the energy, because man, if you don't have a stand mixer, because I don't have a stand mixer, like, it takes so long. I was kneading that bread today for an hour. Like, my commitment to the bread is real right now. Don't know how long it will last. Let me change that, erase it down a little bit. Okay, that might be okay. Yeah, I don't know how long my commitment to bread will last, but yeah, it takes its time. It takes its time. I feel like it probably would have been more fun to watch me do the lineup, but I had that all done before I even thought of doing a drawing stream, to be honest. Good going, me. But yeah, just to let you guys know that a whole segment was, I will have to run off in 25 minutes. Probably more like 20 or 15 now. For the bread. Always for the bread. Bread will never hurt you. Unless you, like, maybe choke on it or something. Then it might hurt you. And then, you know, maybe you won't like bread so much anymore. Anyway. Let's get away from being choked by bread. Ooh, I nearly got choked by bread today though, which is why it's fresh in my mind. Because as I was saying before, I have like a little bit of baguette with me. Spiritually and also physically. And it's I definitely overdid it in the oven. Well, I'm having a really bread-focused day. Really quite bread-focused overall right now. I could be talking about literally anything else. Literally anything else. But, you know. Got bread on the brain. Oh yeah. See, this is where it becomes super obvious that I am a Photoshop novice. Because I'm sure someone else who's better at it than me would have lots of little tips and stuff for like this part of the process. But watch this, guys. I can do a clipping layer. Watch me go. Yes. Okay. Let's clip this layer, baby. Create clipping mask. Because I'm gonna try and do the gradient now, and we'll see how it goes. If it doesn't go well, I didn't try it at all, and you guys didn't see nothing. Okay? You didn't see nothing. Soup. I don't think we'll do it to black gradient, but I think a kind of darker blue would be kind of cute. Yeah, don't expect any like expert mode rendering either, guys. I'm I'm not very good. I wish. I need to practice more. Maybe that's kind of the gist. I need to zoom out a bit because I can't tell if that with gradation is... No, I mean... Maybe that was a bridge too far zooming out. It's not too bad. Yeah, so this is actually a preview of kind of the model redesign that I'm doing at the moment. So she's wearing, or I'm wearing, so this, let me get my pen tool and turn it into an actual pen. So these are, ooh, when it wants to work for me. Oh, we're on a clipping layer. There we go. These are hakama. They're like a traditional Japanese trouser, kind of, very wide pleated. I have a picture over here on my inspiration file. So these are hakama. The whole outfit is kind of based on graduation hakama furusore. Furusore is this kind of thing with the long trailing sleeves. It's a kind of kimono. But this is kind of where we're pulling more inspiration from. So hakama here and furusore here. Furusore here. Sorry about any weird glitches, guys. I don't think that OBS likes I don't think OBS likes Photoshop very much. I had to do a little bit of troubleshooting earlier in the stream, or not earlier in the stream, before I started, because the capture doesn't pick up Photoshop for some reason. I looked it up and there's some like technical reason behind it, but I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. Fill both legs with a gradient with different mask, maybe? Yeah, maybe. I'm not super good with masks and stuff right now, honestly. I've mainly been doing line art recently. It's only very recently that I've kind of delved into colouring more. So honestly, probably shouldn't even be doing this like, oops, on screen. That's the wrong layer. On stream, because I'm sure I'm making many real artists cringe in my misuse of the Photoshop software. But yeah, that's a very brief history lesson on Hakama and Furusore. Not even a history lesson, just a lesson. Oh, I need to colour this actually. Yeah, I am super into kitsuke and kimono dressing at the moment. It's one of my recent hobbies I've been getting into. But it's quite an expensive hobby, even more so than VTubing, because, I mean, actually, you know, they're probably on par. You can get some really nice kimono and that kind of thing from Japan and stuff for quite cheap, especially recently because people are doing lots of sales and stuff with the new year. So I actually find the komon, which is a type of casual kimono, for like $9, which is super cheap because it was silk as well, but it was really damaged. It was quite stained and stuff, which is really hard to get out of silk, unfortunately. Otherwise I probably would have bought it because it was really, really cute. So that's kind of, I guess, the base of the hakama kind of done. I might bring the gradient up a little bit more, but I'm not sure quite yet what I want to do with that. Although I do want to add the stars on. Maybe I'll do that now. I'm not sure. And this is a difficult part, really. Sorry, I was just reading chat and I stopped talking. Frog is fine. Frog is fine. Frog is fine. Yeah, we finished Frog Detective yesterday. It's honestly probably a good thing that I didn't finish that in my comeback stream, or like the stream the other day, because there was only 15 minutes left of the game and I didn't realize, and then we finished it and I was like, oh, what do we do now? I'm looking at my inspiration again. Sorry guys. I think maybe a kind of a cute lavender color would be quite nice, like a more pinky kind of color, like Well, Photoshop really hates when I am switching between windows because it does this weird zoom in I see on OBS. That's interesting. But yeah, I think just in general, Photoshop and OBS are not friends. I kind of like this kind of pinky color. Maybe if it was more on the purple, pinky, lavender side rather than like a kind of salmon. Oh yeah, and then if you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, the reason I have these pulled up is just for inspiration about placement of the patterns and stuff on the sleeves. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, but we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I'm not super precise with my tablet as well, which isn't great really, but you know, we'll get there. ASMR. Yeah, I kind of want a lavendery color, but it's hard to pick that straight off the bat. I feel like I was hoping the color picker would help me out a little bit. What's really annoying is on my laptop I have the perfect color pulled up on a different Furusore, but I can't go on it obviously, and I didn't save it to the cloud so it could so I could pick it. Oh, that's painful. So on here, no. I guess we can try this and see how it goes. It might be a little bit too saturated though, I'm not sure. And then I only went and clicked off it. Yeah, this is where it probably is painful for people. Kind of want like a true lavender, but I'm obviously, I say lavender is a little bit cooler than what I want. Maybe that's kind of cute. What do we think? A little saturated still, I think. I'm so bad at picking colors. So bad. Try this. Bonk. That's kind of cute. I don't want something too like saturated and bright, you know. I just want to lay down the flats and get an idea so I can change things, you know, if I don't super like them, and it's a little easier. Oops, sorry about that. Because honestly, I've been flying blind slightly with this one. I've been flying blind Because yeah, like I was saying before, art doesn't come naturally to me. It's something that I kind of struggle with actually. So it took a lot to get the perspective right, because of course, me being me, I wanted to do something difficult. I wanted to do a full body chibi with a 3/4 face and difficult traditional Japanese clothes. Because why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I test myself like that? Why wouldn't I? But it is what it is, and I think she's turned out okay. I quite like her. I quite like her. We'll do the collar as well. Oh, by the way, let me know if the BGM is too quiet or too loud or okay. Last time I asked this, it wasn't even on, and JS had to step in and remind me, but you know, hopefully it's not too bad. I turned up a little bit louder than my previous streams because on previous streams you couldn't really hear it at all. You could only kind of slightly hear it in the background, and I know it is BGM, like background music, for a reason, but it was a little bit silly how little you could hear it. It was a little bit silly because I really enjoy my BGM. I don't know if you guys have played Persona 5, but I asked the person I commissioned it from to kind of take from the kind of bluesy vibe. I think they did a really good job actually. I think they really achieved what I liked and what I wanted from them. I was really happy. Like the first time that I heard it, I couldn't stop smiling. I was so happy. Yeah, I was really happy. Okay, for the Juban, OBS keeps glitching. I think it's when I go in for the color selector. So yeah, if you see it go to like this weird kind of the transparent pixels kind of thing, that's why that's happening. Sorry about that. I'll try to go less on the color picker. Also, sorry if I sound like Marge Simpson. I haven't drank enough water today. And I didn't have enough time to get another glass of water before I started streaming. So yeah, if I sound a bit Marge-esque, that's why, and I do apologize. I'm really bad for not drinking enough water. Okay, wrong color. Yeah, because you couldn't see the color picker, I just went for like a very, very pale purple toned white. I say very pale white, you know what I mean. I was gonna say very pale purple, and then I didn't. Okay, so we're nearly done actually laying down the flats, which is surprising actually. I don't know why I thought that would take so long, but it didn't, so that's good. Yeah, then it's the bow. Now the bows, they're like the ties actually on the hakama. They can be many different colors depending on the hakama. So you can see with, sorry, I keep switching back to this. I hope it doesn't glitch out on OBS again. Oops, that's the wrong one. You can see on this one that it's patterned. The underneath side of it is patterned. You can go get water, it'll only take a minute. Stream will not die whilst you're gone. I know. I do need, when I go and take my bread out, which will probably be soon actually, I'll have a quick glass of water. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, you can have patterns on them, and I am a little bit tempted to do that, but I haven't made my mind up. But then I haven't really made my mind up with like most of this, if I'm honest. I still don't know how shading is gonna go. I'm slightly dreading shading the hair a little bit, because I'm not very good. Oh, actually, I can hear my alarm going off right now, so that seems as good as any time to stop. Well, not stop, but pause for a second while I get it out of the oven so it doesn't burn and burn my house down. I'll write a little note again like I did before. BRB. Retrieving bread. Yeah, I'll be 5 mins, probably less. There you go, you can have a smelly face too. Yeah, I'll be 5 minutes, probably less than that, probably more like 2, maybe even 30 seconds. I will surprise myself maybe. Yeah, I'll be 2 seconds. I'm back. Oh, I'm very happy I made that bread. I don't want to toot my own horn, but No voice? When did that happen? I didn't even click on OBS. That's so weird. I'm gonna blame it on the Russian bots and I'm going to remove him from my chat. He's been deleted. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. That's so weird because I have 2 monitors and I wasn't on the other monitor. Oh well, we live and we learn. I feel like I'm quite I'm quite chill when it comes to streaming. I think, you know, if things go wrong, then they go wrong. And, you know, more often than not, they do go wrong. But that's fine. That's fine. You can't be the best at everything. And I'm certainly not the best at streaming. I'm definitely not the best at art, as we can see. Yeah, you know, we'll make that up in post. We'll make that up in post. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. This is why I should have named my layers. Oh well. I might go through and do that again in a second. Yeah, as you can tell, I am not a Photoshop master by any means. I need to go through actually and clean up my sketch layers a little bit. But we'll get there. We'll get to that bit. Da-da-da. Okay, well, I mean, that's the flats mainly done. I was gonna say I'm surprised it took so little time, but I have been streaming now for an hour. So there you go. Okay, I'm gonna quickly name all of the layers actually. Real quick. So this one is skin. This one, what are you? I think you are eyes. Nope, not eyes. Shoes. Yeah, shoes. Again, this probably isn't the super best way to, this is eyes, to colour, but like I say, I am a complete novice to Photoshop. I used to use Pixlr, which is like a free Photoshop clone on browser, which is nice actually. It's really good as far as Photoshop clones do go, but it's definitely been a learning curve getting used to Photoshop again, because I used to use it quite often a couple of years ago, but it's been a while. It's definitely been a while, and you know, you'd lose it. If you don't use it, you lose it. Hakama, shading, good. I think this is hair. Hair. At least you get some more keyboard ASMR. That's quite nice, at least. Furusore. Cool. Okay, cool. I'm gonna start with. I want to start with shading the eyes. Your Photoshop is cracked. I used to. My friend. Oh, what was it called? When it was like Photoshop CS4 and CS5, I think that's what it was called back then. My friend gave me like an illegal copy of it, but he only gave me it on like as a download on my computer because he helped me fix it a little bit, and I was so sad that I don't have access to that anymore, because I mean, I have gamed Adobe slightly, is what I will say. Oops, I've gamed Adobe slightly in that you can, if you go all the way through the cancellation screens, you can actually get it for a couple months free. So that's what I've done. No one tell Adobe this. But yeah, it's kind of annoying. They make you pay so much. I mean, I have it on student pricing as well, which helps like a lot price wise, but still so much money. Makes me cry a little bit. So I make sure to use it for basically everything. So I'm going to be using it to do some more stream overlays and that kind of thing. I'm not sure if I'll stream that as such, because honestly, I don't have a super clear direction with that. Much like how I don't have a super clear direction with this, but you know, at least we have the line work done. There we go. With the pupilless kind of thing, she looks kind of like, is it Anya from Hololive Indonesia? Which, you know, I'm not sure if that's the best ever. I mean, I like Anya's design, but loads of people don't. It makes me kind of sad. My voice is going slightly Marge Simpson-esque again. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, I could have some water. It is right there. I mean, do I go that kind of thing, or do I stick with my stars for pupils? I feel like it kind of looks creepy though. Ooh, that's the bridge too far. I feel like it kind of looks creepy. Like maybe we'll try it. I mean, I enjoy it, but it did make a previous viewer, I don't think he watches anymore because I had my kind of weird prolonged hiatus, but he said that I please tablet work for me. He said that I looked like possessed or something. Oh no, it's doing the thing again. There we go. Yeah, I don't really know why Photoshop does that on the capture. It's very strange. It's very strange how it's just like, psych, actually I do not want to be on the screen anymore because you're doing something with the like color selector or the with the polygon tool. It's really weird. Really weird. Oh, okay. I don't think I saved my pupil color on my palette. No, I've only got highlight. Okay, well, it's just kind of like a pale blue, so I guess it's not that bad. Da-da-da. Sorry guys, it's probably gonna go off the screen again. Let me colour pick that, and then we'll go into the super light zone. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's okay. And we'll do this as well, and then we'll make it into a star. Zoop. Okay. And fingers crossed it will look cute. I think it will look creepy though. I think it will look creepy. Oh, the stroke is too big for the outside. Let's try. Oh, it kind of looks cute. It kind of looks cute. I'll have to distort it obviously for this eye. Alt, Control C, Control V, please work. Ha. Ha. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, it's on my nose. Never mind. I was so confused then. I was like, I mean, it's kind of cute. What do you guys think? Yeah, exactly. Gotta angle it. I haven't done that yet. Maybe I'll do that now. We can do some weird distorting. Let's do... try perspective warp. I don't usually super like these though. No. It takes me a second to get it to the one that I would like it to be. Yeah, I'm trying to angle the star, don't worry. It's just taking me a second. Yeah, still finding my way around the program a little bit. I'm just trying to find the best way to do so. It's kind of, doing this is kind of helpful for if you're trying to draw the eye in perspective. I did this a lot. I could try that. I think it might be wonky though. I don't want to confuse the eye and the star. Yeah, totally. It'd be kind of weird if she just had like 2 stars landed on her face in her eyeballs. Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of okay. I think I'll probably go around and rejig it after stream maybe as well. I'm a little nervous about doing art on stream, as I'm sure you're can guess. Because like I say, I'm not very good at art. I'm not very good at art. So this is kind of, I'm enjoying myself, but I'm also like, oh my god, everyone is better at it than me. They're going to be seeing what I'm doing wrong so much, you know? Cool, where do we go from here? I guess we should probably do some more eye shading and stuff to make her eyes pop. Yeah, another thing I have with art is I really struggle to make my art look alive, if that makes sense. I quite often it just looks a little bit dead and drab. I don't know. That's wrong. Which makes me sad. But yeah, I don't know. I had a friend who's an amazing artist, and her work just looked so alive. And I think it's something that obviously is just gonna come with like practice, right? But I was just like, oh, I want to speedrun it. How do? But then obviously speedrunning, not the sort of thing for art. Multi-streaming? Do you mean like streaming on Twitch and on YouTube? If you mean that, I tried that once. I do need to try it again. But it didn't go very well because it didn't interact super well with the YouTube interface. Of course, it's YouTube making everything difficult. It'd be shocking if it wasn't that. So yeah, I did try once. I know most VTubers actually do stream on Twitch because it's a lot easier to interact over there and a lot easier to kind of get people to see your streams and stuff, but I don't know, I'm a traditionalist, I guess. I really like streaming on YouTube, like the interface just kind of makes more sense to me. I'm not sure. That looks bad. But I do want to try multi-streaming again. Sorry, I'm gonna have some more water. Like, my voice really caught there, and that was a real Marge moment. Sorry, I will go away from the microphone so you don't have to hear me drink. You thought I was multi-streaming right now? No. Because I like to schedule my streams on YouTube and that kind of thing. Sorry. The YouTube and the multi-stream software that I was trying to use, they don't really play ball with each other. So unfortunately I couldn't get it to work, and it just resulted in a very scuffed stream where I was just like, oh god, I'm panicking. But it was just not fun for anyone. I can't even remember what I was trying to stream actually. Probably like Persona or something. I think that stream might be in my archive still. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's something I do need to sort out, but it's just making the time to sort it out, I suppose. But it's on the list. It is on the list. I promise. I do need to sort that out. Yeah, maybe when I kind of get everything updated and, you know, have the new model and stuff, I think then might be the time to give it a go again. Although the reason why I'm streaming with the PNG right now rather than, you know, waiting until I get like a full model is because I want to kind of get more used to streaming and work out some of the bugs and kinks with streaming, right? Haha, kinks, lol. Anyway, So that's kind of partly why I am streaming at the moment. Oh, my voice catching so much. So maybe I should probably sort out before. So maybe that's my next mission, is to do that. Is to try to do a stream, a simulcast stream. Those are the words I'm looking for. Oh god, let's not do that. I was gonna do a clipping mask to the skin colour, but we'll see how it works. We'll see how it goes. I think that's been most of the stream. We'll see how it goes and hoping for the best. Clipping mask. Okay, let's try. Let's try. Although I might have to end the stream soon just because my throat is like being really weird. Maybe it's because I'm kind of speaking a little bit hushed as well. I don't really know why. Suits the vibe of the stream, maybe? Let's do some blushing. Do some blushing. That's pretty cute. I like I like this part. Blush the chin a little. Yeah, that's kind of working. Do the knuckles, do the hands, do the tops of the ears. Adorable. This little eagle ass chibi. I don't know. Do these, blush the hands. Cute. Okay. Okay, I feel back on track. I feel back on track. Do some cute cheek highlights. I still haven't decided if I'm gonna put my clips in again for this new model. I still haven't decided that. Oop. My little star clips that you see, well, not on here actually, because I haven't updated my model in a long time for for OBS, but yeah, I need to do that. It's in my Twitter profile picture, but obviously that's not super helpful right now because I'm not on Twitter. I used to call these gacha until you heard chibi. I mean, they kind of, if you do gacha games, there are some chibis, so I can see that. I can see that. I'm old, so they've always been chibis to me. I'm an old lady. I'm not really. There's some cute cheek highlights. Adorable. I haven't even decided on like a light source. I should probably do that. Because that will help with shading the hair and such, right? Maybe we'll do the suns up here. Yep, sun's there. So the light will be here, probably. But I need to, I don't think I saved a shadow to my palette at all for the skin. No, I just have hair and blush. Oh no. Okay, well that's fine because obviously I'm not going to be finishing this on stream probably because I have lots to do today. Still. Stew. As the roadmen would say. That looks silly. Yeah, lots to do. Lots to do. So we'll probably finish up a little bit soon. Oh, thank you, Himanshu. I feel like I'm struggling, but we're making progress. Yeah, I'm still not 100% sold on how does it make to make a single bread, by the way. Do you mean like how long or like yeah, how long? So I started my bread a little bit before 11 my time, and I finished it probably 20 minutes ago. So from start to finish it took about 4 hours. 4 hours? Yeah, I think 4 hours for a loaf. But a lot of that is just like resting time and stuff. Yeah, it's just a drawing, it's not a commission. this is like going to be either, I was thinking like a notification kind of little pop-up, or like maybe I might make a loading screen out of it, because my current loading screen is a little well, I made it when I first started streaming and it's not my best work. Sorry, I just dropped my tablet pen. I'll be 1 second. I retrieved the pen. The white part of the eye? Yeah, no, I've not done that yet. Don't worry, I've not done that yet. I won't forget. Skin-coloured eyes. That's bad. That would be creepy. Super creepy. No, I've not done that yet. I'll make progress on that, don't worry. Do it above this layer. We'll do it above this layer. Yeah, So yeah, just working on her for my own reasons, really. Because yeah, I just need to update my art and stuff, and like I would love to buy a scab, but I just kind of had this idea and I wanted to see if I could pull it off myself. Oh, do you have a Twitter or anything I could follow, Himanshu? You could I know loads of VTubers and stuff, at least oops, will quite often look for commissions, although they tend to, I mean, I guess they can make, you can make a scab account maybe. I'm not sure if you can make one outside of mainland Japan, but you could try. I could retweet you as well. I'm pretty cool about that kind of thing. I mean, like, I'm open to it. Not like, oh, I'm just not like other VTubers. That's not what I mean. But yeah, commissions would be nice. I would like one day to get to the point where I'm able to take commissions, but obviously I've got a long ways to go. I can barely use Photoshop. I shouldn't be talking about commissions. Although this has been a really fun adventure for me, doing this little art. Okay, that looks bad. Make it a bit more angled. Wow, it looks so bad on the other eye. That's so weird. Yeah, I say I'd retweet you. I do only have like 60 followers, so it wouldn't be to like a huge audience, but you know, I'd be happy to help out if I could. I need to do something with the line art because something about this isn't quite working with the whites of the eyes. That's so strange. This is where my lack of ability comes through, because for, I guess, more seasoned artists, they would know exactly what was wrong, but I'm just like, I don't know, man. I'll futz around with it. I'll stream until I can get it to work. Okay, that looks a little better. Kind of just need to change the shape of the white, I guess. I mean, it's still not great, but maybe I'll zoom out. That helps actually sometimes, is to just zoom out. Da-da-da. Got that sweet, sweet eagle sunburn. It doesn't look so bad. Maybe I'll do some tweaking out here. Immediately messes up. Okay, that's a little bit better, I think. Something to think about anyway. Yeah, I'll have to come back to looking at that and see what I can do about that. And about the star, obviously, that definitely needs some work. I kind of want to add some shading to the eyelashes. I have to go above the line art for that. Yeah, I really... I look at some guides and whatnot on how to, like, shade and how to draw anime. Flashbacks to those how to draw anime arts books that you used to get This is so bad. But it's so difficult because fair enough. Yeah, no worries. If you ever decide to make an art Twitter or whatnot, just like shoot me a message. I will happily retweet. Could do a nice warm brown for the eyelashes, maybe. Just do some people have such cute ways of shading the eyelashes, and it's adorable. Maybe a cooler brown. Maybe we go over this side. I think the wall might be a little too much. Nope. Nope. Yeah, this is... I find it's the fine detail that I really struggle with this kind of thing. Like, I really enjoy doing line art and stuff and that kind of thing, but yeah, probably a finer brush as well will probably help. I really enjoy the line art, but it's the fine detail that really gets me. Try this one. I used to use this brush quite a lot. It's the cartoonist brush. I actually did my whole model redesign in it when I was trying to draw my own for Life 2D, because I don't know if I've mentioned this much recently. I mean, I've mentioned obviously that I was drawing my model, but I was also working on her in Life 2D. I actually even have some like really crappy like progress pics up on not YouTube, sorry, Twitter, some videos of the tracking and stuff, and like it was really fun at the time. I was like, oh my god, look at me go, I'm VTubing. But I looked back at it recently and I was like, man, I mean, I know it was like my first rig, but that's some bad rigging. But yeah, I quite like the do-it-yourself kind of thing, so I try to, and then quite often I just don't have the skill to do it myself, which is why I am now on a waiting list for a new mama. So that's exciting, but it's also why I've kind of pushed myself to do this a little bit, because I just kind of, I don't know, I wanted to redesign my model because she's just a little bit boring, so it's why it's what sort of made me want to do this art, because I was like, well, I'm not good enough to do a full body piece of art, but I do still want to try and do something I want to try and do something design wise for her, because I feel, oops, that's the wrong one, I would feel really silly just giving like a collage of things that I like with no other kind of I can't think of my words at the moment. That's not very good. Oh, purple. Hello. That's kind of cute. Anyway, yeah, I would feel bad just kind of giving a collage, because I feel like although it's kind of informative of the vibe and sort of what you'd like for your model to overall look like, I feel like it's kind of harder to get the specifics down, and I feel like it would just be a lot more toing and froing between us. So that's why that's part of why anyway that I decided I wanted to do this. And then also I just saw someone else's art and it was so cute and kind of like in a 2D kind of style, and I was like, man, maybe I should try that. So here I am trying it. And it's not going too well, but it's also not going completely terrible, so you know, we live and we learn and we carry on. Yeah, I didn't think I liked that very much, that eyelash thing. I'll try some more stuff with that on my own. I might have to do some opacity business or something, change the opacity a little bit more. I should probably decide on like a Furusore pattern too. I I mean, kind of what, but I don't really want it to mimic what is already on, because we talked about earlier, obviously I was gonna try and do some bits on the hakama, like the stars on the hakama, but I don't want to take that into the Furusore too much. I guess it doesn't have to be these kinds of stars. It could be we just do a bunch of this kind, but with the polygon tool, obviously, to make it look a little bit neater. I mean, we could bring moons into it, because the Tsukioka part of my name means moonlight on the hill. Tsuki obviously means moon, Oka means on the hill. It's kind of an old-fashioned name. Well, I guess we could do some moons in there, maybe. Oh, hello again, JS. I know, right? It really adds some like dimension. It makes it look a little bit more alive. Yeah, I guess we could zoom out and show progress. This is where we're at so far. Ugh, my throat is going crazy. Real Marge Simpson hours. Ah, zoom in again so you guys can see a little better. I can't get the zoom right. Oh no. Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. I'm not gonna mess about with it anymore. This is where we're at so far. Obviously, we have the gradient on the hakama, but that's not shading. That's just the design. We've shaded the eyes a little bit. I do want to mess about with those a little bit more off stream, where I can't embarrass myself too much, or as much as I have been embarrassing myself. The face is kind of on the way to being done though. I just need to do shadows, but I don't have the colour I like to use for shadows with me. We're just kind of trying to decide on the Furusore design, really. Oh, thank you, JS. It's very kind of you. Very kind of you indeed. So yeah, this is the current state of affairs. The current state of affairs. Not too bad for an hour and a half. Usually when it's just me, I take so long. I take so long, hours. Like, this line art has taken me days and it's still not very good because I just keep changing what I want to do and how I do. That's why I've got like 2 line art layers. I've got the one that was gonna be the final, and then I decided I didn't like it, so I redid it again. I'm a perfectionist at heart. I am, and when I can't do things exactly how I envision them, it gets annoying to me. I don't know. It's something I'm working on though, because it's not a very fun thing to do, because then you just feel like you're a failure like all the time if you don't do things like exactly perfect. But you know, that's neither here nor there, and that's why I'm trying to be chill. Trying to be chill about it. Okie dokie. So yeah, Furusore, it's difficult because, like I was saying earlier, I don't want to make it too difficult for it to be animated in live 2D, or for my mama to work on, you know, too difficult. But at the same time, I do want it to resemble Furusore. So it's difficult. I still haven't decided. Oh, we're very zoomed in. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do some designs on the sleeves though. I'm not gonna do like an all over design. I think, let me zoom out a bit on this one too. Oh, that's too far. No, it's way too far out. There we go. Yeah, I think, come on, go to the back. Go to the back of it. Haha, it's a good joke. Anyway, I don't think I want to do an all-over design like this one. I think it'll look just a little too busy. I think probably what I want to do is this kind of thing with the just on the sleeves, and maybe going a little bit onto the chest of the Furusore, maybe a little bit on the shoulder like this. Yeah, it's just now deciding, like mapping kind of how to go about this. I think this could almost be way above my pay grade, not pay grade, that's a bad way of saying this, but above my skill level. But we'll see. I might just rough out really quickly some designs and see how far we get. And obviously it's a little bit difficult too because she's in such a strange, well, not a strange position, but obviously it's not like these guys where they're basically like T-posing, like, you'll mind if I T-pose? T-posing. It's me T-posing. There we go. She's so scrunkly. She's scrunkled up. Yeah, that's true. I could do that, but I think that's probably what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to do the T-pose. Here's the sleeves. I'll put some pants on her. Professional kimono dressing over here only. Oh my god, let me just erase that underneath and see how that looks. Oh wait, no. I drew it over the top of the Hakama. Yeah, I think that's probably gonna be there's gonna have to be how we approach this. Yeah, I need to shade the hair still, but I'm so bad at shading hair. So we'll see how this goes. This is the thing I single-handedly struggle with the most, that I would say. I don't know, I just can't get it to look nice. It just, so I tweeted about this when I first sort of did it way back when, but when I was first drawing my model, the hair shading I accomplished just looked like her hair was made of metal. And it just wasn't a good look, to be honest. But I guess the light source we decided was coming from like up here, so that makes it slightly easier. We'll just do some broad strokes for now and go from there. I am totally open to any suggestions though, as I said. Might even switch over to the other brush I was using. Actually, yeah, I'll do that. I'll switch over to this one. It goes like a little bit thinner, I would say. Or maybe I should put this moving on to like, I don't know, 10%. For the line art itself, I had it on 49%, which is quite high. Yeah, quite high, I would say. This is gonna be where I go quiet because I can't. I'm concentrating because I find this bit so difficult. Just gonna be so much design without the cloth color, maybe like a stick or a PNG. Maybe. I was just gonna do it on the next layer up. But you make a great point, like just draw out the design and kind of transfer it onto there, I think is what you mean, right? Like, yeah, that might be a good idea, actually. I think I'll probably attempt to do that off stream, because I'm gonna have to do some serious brainstorming on how exactly I want to transfer that onto the Furusore. Yes, nice. I get ya. Yeah, I think I will do that. That's a very good idea. Very good idea indeed. I'll just clipping mask that in. But I find it hard to visualize without having at least some of the colour on there. So maybe we'll just loosely colour in for now. And the light was coming from this way. Soup! Yeah, I've never been very good at colouring hair in. I remember the way I used to do it when I was younger. It's so embarrassing. I used to say this is like the head or whatever. I used to, let me just do that there so I can easily click it. I used to just get different colours and just like do like this over and over, and then I would be like, oh, okay, I'm done with that base colour now, so I'll get the shader colour, and no attempt at any kind of lighting or anything, just go in like that, and then be like, oh, okay, that's good, that looks really good right now, so I'll get my highlight colour now, okay, and then just do that, and it looks awful. I'd love to dig up some of that if I could, but I think it'd be very embarrassing to show. Oops. So that's a little my dark past. Because yeah, my friends were more the artists than I was. In my friend group, yeah, I was never the artist. Not much has changed. Not much has changed. That's fine though. Okay, that's not the worst ever. It's definitely not the worst attempt I've done on this so far. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Soup. Also difficult is kind of shading wavy hair. I feel like this whole stream has just been like me being like, I struggle with this, and this. Yeah. Yeah, just not very good at most things. That's not my intention, by the way. I'm definitely not trying to do like a woe is me thing, don't worry. I think it's important to acknowledge things you aren't good at and then just work on them, really. That's my thoughts on life. We're deep posting right now, guys, okay? Yeah, that's all I'll say on that. Okay, we're on to the difficult bit, really, for real. Although this is a lot better because well, than some of my attempts last night anyway, because I didn't decide on a live source? That's not what I meant at all. A light source. So it made shading a lot harder overall. I think that's probably partly why I struggled so much with drawing the model as well for Live 2D when I was attempting to do that, because it's just got to be neutral, right? It's just a neutral model, and I found that really difficult to shade and stuff because I was like, well, where does the shading go? Because I'm not obviously super skilled at art, I really struggled to put that down, so that's why I had metal hair syndrome. I wish I could pull up a picture right now to show you guys. I mean, I probably could on Twitter, but I think it would mess with the capture even more than it has been messed with this stream. Quite interesting that that's what Photoshop and OBS struggle with, is the capture. Soup. I've been enjoying this stream anyway though. I quite like chill Zatsudan style streams anyway, with the kind of VTubing that I like to watch. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love like collabs and chaos and stuff, but I also just like to listen to people talk. So yeah, I quite enjoy this style of stream actually. Do a little highlight on the end of this for the curl as well. Yeah, I like watching art streams as well. So I wish more people did them. I really need to find some indie VTuber artists so I can follow them. But a lot of them seem to just not post anymore. Like, they just kind of graduate out of nowhere, or like not even graduate, they just kind of disappear off the face of the planet, which I can't really talk. I definitely did that for my unannounced hiatus, I guess I'll call it. I'll decide to start calling it anyway. But yeah, it's just kind of sad. I used to who did I used to watch? I mean, I liked Kani Kanizawa's art a lot, but she hasn't posted in a long time. She's not streamed in a long time, so I wonder if she's just given up with VTubing, or like, you know, just doesn't have the time for it anymore, which is understandable. Busy times we live in, but yeah, it's kind of sad. Who else? I do watch Ina sometimes for Hololive, but I kind of just don't watch a lot of Hololive in general anymore. I kind of watch a lot of indies and Nishisanji more than Hololive. I know Sana, I think, from the like council. I know she is meant to be really good at art, but I don't think she's done an art stream yet, which I kind of wish she would, because I really like Hina's when she does them. Who else? I know Selene has been doing, from Nijisanji, Selene has been doing her drawing Pokemon from memory, which I really enjoy. I love how tilted she got from drawing Beedrill. So funny. This bit of shading doesn't want to cooperate. I think that's just like lint from like a previous layer that I need to go and clean up. I thought I'd caught all of that. Maybe I didn't. It is what it is. I guess I maybe don't follow that many VTuber artists. I know there's Yoshino Art, who I used to follow a lot when I was trying to do my model, because she does a lot of live 2D tutorials that involve art. But it's been a long time since I've checked out her stuff. Not for any reason, just like, it's been a long time, full stop, since I've checked out anything other than corporate VTubing, if I'm honest, just because I just sort of, I've been very pressed for time recently, if I'm honest. Which is why I had to take my hiatus away, unfortunately. So I feel like kind of out of the loop, honestly. Which is, you know, it is what it is. I'm catching up with everyone now, which is nice. It's kind of crazy to see how far some of the people I started VTubing among, how far they've gone, which is really cool for them. Like, I don't know, I think of them as like the VTuber cohort. It's not the right term, that's more like an academic term, so like you would call your graduating year group your cohort, right? I don't know why, but I call it that anyway. And they've come so far in the past few months. It's really cool to see their growth and how far they've come already. And they've only been doing this like, what, 8 months or something like that? Things like, so people, sorry, like Seely, I think she's Fox Scotty on Twitter. She mainly streams on Twitch, but she's got so many followers. She's actually debuting, let me check. She's debuting this year? This year? Of course she's debuting this year. This week even, maybe. But she's really sweet. I mean, I like her tweets and stuff, but I feel kind of like, I find, like I've said before, I find it difficult to talk to people on Twitter because I feel like I'm imposing on them when I comment on their stuff. I don't know, like, yeah, it's a weird thing I need to get over, to be honest. Yeah, when is she debuting? January 22nd, 10 PM EST. So you guys should check her out. She streams on Twitch. I think probably under Fox Scotty, I haven't checked though. But she's really nice. and she's got like that's bad shading. She's got a reactive PNG as well, so more interesting to watch probably than me. I need to. That's one of those things that I did mean to sort out when I started streaming, but I just never got around to. Weirdly. I have like the second image for the reaction. Okay, I'm just gonna erase that whole thing. Yeah, I have the second image for the reactive PNG, but I never sorted it out. I feel like that would have been very helpful for people to have. I don't know, to see, because it's a bit more fun on the screen than just a dead PNG basically. I don't know, man. Probably should try and get that sorted out, because it's gonna be a while until my mama is able to take on my model. She's I am around February for the waiting list, so it's gonna be a hot minute. Oops, that was meant to be the eraser. I was on the eraser the whole time. But yeah, it's really cool to see how far people have come. Can't get this shading right. Who else would I consider to be in my cohort? I'm not sure. But yeah, I think it's neat. Oh, this isn't working for me, huh? Maybe I'll shade the buttons for now and come back to the crown of the head, I think that's probably an idea. Oh, by the way, if you're joining me before I started shading and stuff, this is the sun. He's looking a little bit grey, but that's okay, I think. That's okay. Yeah, I need to start watching more artists, I think. That would not only help me, but also I just, like I said, I quite like watching artists work. I find it quite calming. It's almost like an ASMR stream, but like I find ASMR really cringy. Sun kind of looks like a 9. Yeah, you're not wrong. There we go. Let's make it official. It looks like a 9 or a big comma. A 9 or a big comma. We're not professionals here. We're not professionals, folks. If the sun looks like a 9, then so be it. Yeah, like I say, I'm not very good at art, so we'll see how this goes. I find shading is my #1 nemesis, honestly. It's so hard to get right. Yeah, I don't know, I need to branch out into more indies, I think, VTuber wise. I have my ones that I follow and I enjoy their content, like if some of you have been around for previous streams, there's Deveru, who pops in every now and again to say hi. He puts up music content. Recommend if you're into kind of covers and such. He does a lot of cool stuff. Who else is there? I mean, I mentioned Sealy. Yeah, see, this is the thing, I don't watch enough VTubers that aren't corpo. That looks bad. So I don't have very good recommendations. This is where I'm like flying blind. I'm like, how do you shade like Odango buttons? Oh god. Just do some random lines and hope for the best. That's my philosophy. I do really like this brush for shading though. it's not super good for line art because it's like an inking brush, almost like a calligraphy brush, so like it goes thick and thin in weird ways. There you go. Joined up writing. Anyway. Ah, there we go. I don't know about the shading on this bun, you know, guys. I feel like there definitely needs to be something here, but because it's so close to the sun, it might have to be highlights. Novel concept, I know. Probably needs to be a bit more dark on this side because it's the furthest away from the number 9. But I didn't exactly line this part very well to have something to follow. I mean, probably like that, right? I don't know why I've defaulted to whispering. I think it just feels right, you know? Hopefully you can hear me over the BGM, but I mean, no great loss if you can't. BGM's pretty fire. I'm so happy that I can finally have it on. Like I was saying, I was kind of gonna try and wait until I like do my Live 2D can't get my words out. Live 2D debut. Yeah, whispering Tasukaru. Yes, very Tasukaru. But yeah, I decided not to wait in the end. I think that this like crown shading and the parting is going to defeat me actually. I think it might. Because the kind of shading I usually see is like the like crunchy lines, rockly. Watch this like actually be nice now, and I've like just made fun of it. We could try and I don't think this will work very well. We can try and shape this, but I don't think it wants to play ball. Yeah, no, I don't think it does. Yeah, that's just gonna get erased. Yeah, I guess this is just a surprise ASMR stream. I didn't intend for it to be like that. I was a bit more chatty at the beginning, but oops, sorry, bonked my microphone. I hope that wasn't too loud. But shading is taking all of my concentration. Wow, I just heard the scariest noise in my earphone. That really freaked me out then. Oh my god, I'm a little scared. Oh. It was like, I think maybe my earphones are haunted, you guys, actually, because like they're like open backed ones, so there's sometimes sound leakage and you can kind of hear the environment around you, and I just heard this noise that was like breathing in my ear. I'm pretty sure there'll be like a rational explanation for it, but it really took me by surprise. That was a little scary. Oh god. I don't know if I can take it if my house is haunted. I guess it's just another excuse for me to reference Ghost Adventures on stream though, which I somehow, much like Yu-Gi-Oh, managed to mention at least once a stream. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of Zach and Aaron. Yeah. I'm just gonna forget about that for now. I'm gonna intensify the shadows that we already have, I think. And then I'll deal with him later. I'll deal with him later. Maybe do a clipping mask to make it easy. I think that's a thing we can do. I mean, I know that's a thing we can do, but it's a thing I think we will do. Okay. Let's intensify the shading. And then maybe I might, when I was looking up shading techniques last night, I might do, so someone had this really cool technique, I wish I could remember their username, but it's like one of the top videos when you search like anime hair shading, so it won't be super hard to find, but it was like they did like an airbrush, they did like an airbrush along the bottom of the hair, and it had a really nice effect. So I might actually do that on like the ends of the hair, so like, you know, like the bangs and that kind of thing. I think I might try that, because I'm not super jazzed about how this looks actually, this intensifying shading kind of vibe. It kind of just looks like I'm trying to draw fire but doing it really badly. Let's nix that and try the airbrush one. I think that could be fun. I think that could be fun. Let's try it. And nothing happens. No. Please. Maybe I just need to do like a darker color. Okay. Obviously I will have to go on the underneath layer, and I mean, it's definitely doing something. I don't know how I feel about it. It's definitely doing something. I may have to think on this. I may have to think on you. Okay, let's just go back to shading before. I think when I get to the end of the shading, I should probably go actually. I can't believe I've been streaming for over 2 hours now. I really wasn't expecting to be streaming this long. I kind of thought I would just be streaming for like, I don't know, like an hour and a half maybe even an hour, depending on how tilted I got. But yeah, no, this has been a really fun stream actually. I'm quite surprised at how much I've enjoyed this. I mean, I know I enjoy drawing and art and stuff. Maybe this will have to be in highlight. I could try putting some highlights in maybe, I'm not sure. But yeah, because obviously I've mentioned that I'm not super great at art, so I'm surprised that we lasted as long as we have done, because it's definitely not one of my talents. I mean, obviously I enjoy it, otherwise I wouldn't do a whole stream for it, but I wasn't even going to attempt to shade hair on stream, but you know, here we are. Here we are. I'm doing exactly what I thought I wouldn't do. That's okay though. Streaming is full of surprises. I'm not sure that the shading makes a lot of sense there, so I'll have to come back to him and see how I feel about that. So many tiny baby strokes. Maybe we could try doing the shading like here. Kind of looking like Rock Lee. I guess there isn't nothing wrong with looking like a Rock Lee, but Chief. I mean, it kind of works, I'll probably have to edit that a little bit. Yeah, I think I might deform these just to make them a little bit more curved, maybe. I'll try doing this one more time. It kind of makes sense. Yeah, I saw someone on YouTube do shading like this, just like little scribbles. I kind of like it. I'm not sure though if it looks like just a little bit amateur. I mean, obviously I am an amateur, there's no denying that, but a little too, you know, a little too like I can't get my words out. A little too rough, because obviously I want this to look, you know, nice and like I can use it for like streams and stuff. I mean, it's not the worst ever. I think I might redo the crown yet again, but you know, I think we can make it work. Nope, not doing that. Okay, let's try and redo this bit. Does that make more sense? I think it kind of does. We have number 9. Let me give him a little face. God, it's not as cute as I wanted it to be. Oh, thank you, Himanshu. I'm surprised that it's looking okay, to be quite honest. I'm very quite surprised. I'm just redoing some shading because I don't think it makes sense to be shaded in this context, because we have our lovely sun here. That looks like a lion number 9. Oh no. Wholesome 100. Maybe. I think I really do need to redo some of the shading on the buns. I think I really do need to think that through a little bit more. I'm just kind of slapping it on there right now and hoping it kind of sticks, if I'm honest. I'm not super jazzed about how that looks. Yeah, and I think I'm going to redo the highlights, but at least I have the general location of where I kind of want to do them, which definitely makes life easier for coming back to. Oh yeah, definitely. What I was really struggling with before Himanshu was the shading on the crown. I couldn't get it to like look nice. So I just gave up and went straight in for I just went straight into highlighting because I gave up. I was like, I'll just do that later. And I've been called out. No. Do you mean like that kind of shading in this area? Oh, maybe I should have just done this and then like taken some notches out or something. Damn. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah. Cool. I think that might be where we leave it for today, guys. I think I might shift these down actually later. But yeah. Cool, we've saved our progress. Okay, I'm gonna take it back to just chatting because I am exhausted. I guess the BGM's okay. Anyway, yeah, I think that's probably gonna do it for today, guys. I super like drained from drawing for that long. Kind of takes a lot out of you. Yeah, I will do that, Himanshu. Don't you worry. I will make a note of that to do that, because I'm not super 100% on the shading, so I think it's definitely subject to change. So I will take that with me as I finish this drawing off. Although I might do another stream finishing it once I what am I, Sean Connery? Once I finish the Furusore design and work out what I'm gonna try and do with that, I will yeah, mental damage. Yeah, that's me right now, mental damage. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try and do the voice for it, because yeah, it wouldn't be a good look for me. But yeah, anyway, this has been a really fun little stream. I really enjoyed this, actually. Maybe I should have zoomed out and shown like the whole view of the of how far we've come so far. Maybe I'll do that real quick. I'll switch back over and give me 1 second to zoom in a little bit so we can see where we're at and we have a good idea of well, I don't know what we'll have a good idea of. But anyway, here's where we're at, guys. Hopefully it shows up okay. It looks a little bit dark on my other monitor, but I'm hoping that will resolve itself. I don't know. But yeah, this is the current state of affairs. I definitely want to do a bit more of the shading, obviously. Like, I think I probably need a little bit more in here as well. And I will probably be doing what Himanshu says to do as well. Do a little bit more of it. But overall, I'm really happy with the progress that we've made. I hope you guys have coped okay with my absolute beginner, terrible Photoshop skills. I hope it's not been too cringe-inducing. Probably has been pretty cringy. But yeah, I will hopefully be back with another art stream soon. Yeah, like I say, once I figure out the Furusore pattern, we will go from there. But I think that's going to be the next big thing. Once I get the shading done for the hair and whatnot, that will be the next big thing. Yeah, let's go back to just chatting, I guess. But cool, thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. I've had a lot of fun this stream. It's probably been one of my favourite streams to date, actually, and I was really nervous about how this one would go because obviously I'm not a natural artist and this is the first thing I kind of attempted in a very long time. So I'm glad that you guys have stuck with me and we've been chatting a little bit. It's been really nice. So I hope I see some of you guys for my next stream. I'm not sure when it will be. Maybe in the weekend? My schedule is still a little bit up in the air at the moment, so I feel like I can't really promise anything until I know what's happening. Maybe Sunday, I'm not sure. Frog Detective, was that not the best game ever? It's very true. Frog Detective was a really nice game. Just a easy point and click adventure. You know what it reminded me of, actually? I don't know if you guys ever played these games, but the Sam & Max games, obviously they're a little bit more R-rated. But I used to love those games, the Sam & Max ones. I think I had the first, like, 5 mini games on one disc. I say mini games, it's not a very good description of what it was. But yeah, I do enjoy a good point and click mystery game. The only bad thing about Frog Detective is that I duped myself into thinking I had more time of the game than I actually did. And then we had to go into Ori and I got myself tilted with the platforming because I've not platformed in so long. But yes, Frog Detective is up there with the best games ever. 10 out of 10 IGN, which definitely means a lot. Anyway, yeah, thanks guys for watching. It's been really fun. I hope I see you in my next stream, whenever that may be. As we've established, I'm not very good with scheduling things. But yeah, it's been really fun. I will see you guys next time, hopefully in a couple days. Hopefully not in like 4 months' time. Bye! Thanks for coming along. Bye!